highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one foot.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Check 53. I'm going to 13.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He was brought down by Malik Collins.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21.
13. Here we go. Go ahead.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Prescott And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. A big play here for Dallas. 51 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
No score after one on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Elliott running right. Elliott a first down and more. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 17 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Forbath the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Check 43. Check 22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber. Check.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's caught by Salad. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
From midfield now on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. but I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Ooh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Let's get off the field. We're going to 53. Check. Under 10. 10. Kill. Here we go.
They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Kill.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
Check 3.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Go to 54. Line. Mike's 5-4.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
Here we go, 47.
To try again after the sack. Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup as the 1st half is winding down. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Forbath descended away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
X3, 218, chopper. Check 24. Hey, switch gears.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 2nd and 12. Prescott, they'll set up the screen to Elliott. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Again, 3rd and 11.
Under. 56 is the mic. You. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brings up 4th down.
We're going to 54. Wide in. Under crunch. Jam. 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The tackle by Robert Quinn.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 13.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score.
Here we go.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Niners' 47-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. He's going to find Gallup here complete. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Watch the screen.
Looking to throw. Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
47. Hey, kill. Kill! 47.
Mike's 56. Bring it.
26.
Now Prescott.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and that'll bring up second down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And this return is going to be halted right around the 20.